Mark here. So it's been several months since I made my video on the music room, and since then I have added quite a bit of things. No drastic changes, but enough that I decided to make kind of an accompanying video to that one. So I'm going to kind of start out the way I did before, and that's walking through the curtain of colored strings here. And I'm going to start the same place. So a lot of this hasn't changed. The 3 Miley Cyrus posters are still there. These are more recent cassettes that I picked up, and I haven't found room for them yet. I don't remember if I had the Predator before or not. And then Billie Eilish, Happier Than Ever's. I think in the first video I said that there were 3 CD box sets, but it's actually 2 and 1 cassette box set. The moving over here, that wasn't there. I hadn't got that yet. That was the Janet Jackson CD box set. I got something caught in my throat or something. I don't know. It's probably about as annoying to you as it is to me. Anyway, okay, so there's the Katy Perry. So that's how that one is very recent. That's the signed picture. And then I still have the same 3 plaques. They didn't change. Black Label Society, Cream, Judas Priest, and the Ramones. Ronnie James Dio, Angry Machines is still there in the same place. And then my Little Feet. I've got the blinds open, so it's kind of hard to see the tomato in the hammock there. And of course, my start of the CDs, 1/4-inch microbomb. Pretty much nothing's come before that yet. Going down here, AC/DC, coming along, and then going down. And I did make room, so I did try to create gaps to fit, even though these usually fill up pretty quick. And I'll show you what I did to do that shortly. And so going down, and then I think we're at, it was used to be Radiohead, but obviously everything shifted, so now where used to be Radiohead is now Portishead. Funny how that works, huh? So I got a couple of Portishead dummies over here: Sour Times, Nobody Loves Me, and Dummy, and then Porno for Pyros, Police. So that goes down to the P's. Now we go back up. Whoa, and KMFDM Paradise in dub is the same. Let Go, I added that. That had been bouncing around here for a while. I finally framed it and hung it up. So 9 Inch Nails got moved over one. And then we have all this changed up here. So I got the Beyonce CD box sets. And here are cassettes, Taylor Swift obviously, and then the Katy Perry. And then we start out on this side with another Portishead, Glory Times. Then we come down, we got the Pretenders. So the P's come all the way down to the last one over here, which is the Ramones. And then we pick up the Ramones again, and we go down to Rat. So I keep going down more. Tripods are still there. And one thing that did change that gave me more room was when I go down there, there's the air filter and a subwoofer. Down here, this used to be 4 rows of DVDs. So I had to eliminate 2 rows of DVDs in order to accommodate the growing masses of CDs that were flowing in here. So those all got moved to the living room and then got moved to a box, which then got moved to a closet. Magic Hub by Dio still there. as is Pink Floyd's The Wall. Nothing's really changed down here. The lamp, this fell off. I'm not going to touch it. I don't remember what happened, but I heard a crash and the lamp was on the floor, and since this is metal, I don't know. It bent. So there's Somewhere in Time with Eddie, the 3 blimps, and the beginning of my cassette collection. The clock, you can see it's 4:43, maybe not. This stuff is still the same. Studio lamp is here. I don't think I've added anything to that, just a bunch of crap down there. And then the 2 Lady Gagas. I meant to pull out the magazines to show you what they look like, but that's not important. The 2 blimps, and then of course the AT-AT and Star Wars stuff. And this is where the ceiling was leaking, the roof was leaking, and the water was coming down. Let me see if I can get my hand. I guess was puddling up on top of the bookshelf and then just kind of pouring down in this direction. It didn't touch anything here, but since the records stick out, it was coming down here, and then it was just puddling up inside. So it was getting like Lana Del Rey, Black Sabbath. There was another one that got ruined too. I'm trying to think of what that was right now. Might think of it before I... Anyway. Alright, so this is completely changed. Before I had cassettes here, and the 8 tracks were all on this side and the cassettes were over there, but I moved the SACD for Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, and then have the 8 tracks behind it. And then I split up the Taylor Swift Lover, moved the 2 Tool CDs over here, and the Opie 8, and then the Britney box set. That was over here before. This was over to my right. I don't think that's really changed any, except you can't see Clive Barker anymore. I just watched the video and I noticed, hey, I can see Clive Barker. Yeah, that's Clive Barker's hidden behind there. And then let's see, there's Seventh Son of Seventh Son. That hasn't changed. There's another blimp. There's the single for Katy Perry. And when I got all the Katy Perrys, oh, I forgot to mention something. That is new. All right, and this is how I found the flood. So my record collection was getting so tight that I couldn't fit anything in. It was really tight, and I wanted to make room, so I had to have these gaps in here. So what I did was I pulled out all of... I know it's hard to see. I live in... my apartment faces the west, and the sun's starting to go down, and so everything's like reflecting on me. But these are all like mostly sealed duplicates or triplicates. And so what I did was I got these crates, and I managed to pull stuff out of the shelves and move them here. And obviously Betty Boop got moved over to the left, and the mushroom got moved from where it was up there. But getting back to where I was, when I did all the Katy Perry 143s, I was hoping to fit them in there, but already that's filled up. So I made room there, and there they are, the 2 party packs. So these are all the sealed copies. And then of course we move down here, and I showed before the junk records. And here's my little thing that I use to clean the records. You got Pink Floyd. And more records. You see I got nice gaps now. Now I can add more records without shoving them in there. Of course, there are some spots in here that are still tight. Still more back there. And then, of course, the M&M. cleaning set, KMFDM sucks. And I think this was Love and Rockets. What do we have now? Dua Lipa. So we're still in the L's. I got Lorde. Let's see what else have I got here. That's Demi Lovato. That's another Lorde. London Howlin' Wolf Selection. That's Eric Clapton, Steve Winwood. And then I think we go into the Madonnas here. More Madonnas. More Madonnas. And then, Men Without Hats. Men at Work. Good old 80s stuff. And then we start going into Metallica, which comes all the way down here. Let's just see what this is. Oh, Ministry, Cold Life. It's a single. Don't remember what that one was. Oh, the Monkees. Yay. Yay with the Monkees. The Moody Blues. And then picture discs, sleeves, Lady Gaga box set, just CDs that are in the cases. Again, Wendy O. Williams hasn't changed. Wasted Years still there. There's a tunnel. Did you know there's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard? Lana Del Rey. That came with the record. All right, and this changed in that I got this. This is for cassettes. So that's that, and then there's this. That's just a loose CD, and there that goes. That's not good. That was The Who. Well, I'm gonna have to put that back up. All right, so yeah, that's something interesting happening. And so Eddie is there somewhere in time. That got moved on top of that. Well, Led Zeppelin box set. The little band got shifted over to the left. ELO Afterglow. There's the Olivia Rodrigo CD. Killing Joke picture disc. And then, of course, Sticky Fingers by the Rolling Stones. And the remainder of the records. We got Nine Inch Nails. Downward Spiral. With Teeth. What's this? No Doubt. That is the Walmart exclusive yellow vinyl. Nirvana in Utero. And I got my Katy Perry's over here. And there's Witness. Pink Floyd's. Wish You Were Here. The Wall, that's the remastered version. And then we go down here. We got REM Document. And Lou Reed Live. There's another Lou Reed. Let's see, that's Rolling Stones. And I got Olivia Rodrigo here. I have Linda Ronstadt. I had that like 20 of those, and I think I picked that one up for like $1 or something. Here are the Romantics. And Shine Down is here. Yeah, you see that is the exclusive Walmart edition of that one. And then we go all the way down. And then I'm going to, here's Tool, Nima, and then a bunch of Who's over here. And then we finish it off with ZZ Top. That's Eliminator. And then the addition of 2 more blimps. All right. So anyway, that is the update to my music room. All of the moving arounds and additions and everything else that I have added since the original music room tour. So if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, comment. Thanks for watching. Bye.